The game just crashed on itself. This sucks. Actually.
Welcome along then to the Belgian Grand Prix, a race that gave us the maiden victory for the Jordan team in 1998. And in the same team, the phenomenal debut of a young Michael Schumacher. There's always something special around one of the many corners of this fan-favourite circuit. Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 metres of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent.
Yes, we know the grid, we know our strategy. Medium tyres, lap 5, softs. Now, I would like this strategy. 7.9, please. Skip the formation lap. I do not care.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in.
I just want to finish this race. And as per usual, oh, 5 lights again. Take 2. It's lights out, and away we go. The rears look cool. But anyway, towards turn 1, as per usual. Towards turn 1, and Russell and Norris side by side. That's kind of ironic. And Latifi does not want to give up. And you're gonna see there Norris, Sainz. You're gonna see behind Sebastian Vettel, Nicholas Latifi battling it out. Norris and Sainz side by side through these corners. Sainz will get the inside line to the next corner. Brilliant stuff. Russell is also invited to this battle. We're gonna
check your.
Anyway, let's just do this cleanly. Lap 1, as per usual. Vehicle condition.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Vehicle condition.
Tire condition is still looking
right.
good.
Sorry, Norris. I know that was unsportsmanlike, but shut up. Shut up. Here comes Norris again. Norris will try and make a move on the inside. We were latest on the brakes though, compared to him. Now through these corners, these bends, sector 2, we are so purple. And now we're gonna do it again on Sainz on lap 1 again. No, we're gonna switch it on the inside. Brilliant switch, brilliant move. No one backs out. Sainz though is still on the inside. We're latest on the brakes. We had to be latest on the brakes just so we could get the inside line through the bus stop. And now we are up to 4th. This is good. This is good. Perez and Verstappen. So basically nothing different, except for the fact that Sebastian Vettel will blow up later. So we know that for a fact. But anyway, now Sainz will be the one else slipstream us. But will he have the speed, the power? I don't know. I mean, we can see how much. We're trying to. Okay, now we're just. Wow, what a slide through the corner on the apex. Oh, and that is a spin. That is the second flashback in 2 laps. I feel like this will end well, and it did end well. So now it's battle between Mercedes and Red Bull. The Red Bulls are in the Mercedes sandwich at the moment, so. Hamilton cannot pull away from Verstappen like what he did in the first starts. Obviously now Latifi, I think no, Russell is actually defending from the guys behind him. Who's, by the way, Russell's still in 7th, and Russell's doing so well. in that Williams. He should get the seat next season. I don't think that'll happen. Here we go. We're gonna use ERS once again through this section of corners. Once again, smash made in heaven for Belgium, and now we're gonna close in right to the back of Sergio Perez. 42.0, we're on the 41.8.
You'll be on the softs.
You thought you guys are quick, huh? It's all about the slipstream, all about the power. And now we're just gonna put in the power a little bit too early, but it'll be worth it. Sainz there, 1.2 seconds behind. He'll wait to pick up the scraps. We're just gonna get DRS. We're part of this DRS train now, and then this is gonna be a good race. Lifting towards coast. What was that? You see how much force that we're using just to try and close into Perez. Trying to like get rid of that dirty air behind the Red Bull, but oh, kiss on the wall there.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Already. Little tap on the wall.
Check your MFD
Jeff,
for a new
not now.
strategy option.
Stop one. Stop one. Keep current. Keep current. Keep current.
Okay, copy that.
I mean, that distracted me a lot. Does not sound helpful, but anyway, through these corners again, we're getting that slipstream from Perez. We need to make a move here, just in a couple of laps. We're not going to go for a full send here, we're not going to do a Daniel Ricciardo, but we're close to doing it. Oh, right to the back of the Red Bull. By the way, this season has been abysmal. Anyway, we're just going to try and close back in here. Now we're going to continue closing in to the back of Perez. Or do we actually have to do the strategy? Or is this is literally just a DRS train. This is just a DRS train at this point. Top end speed 216. We've got to be joking. Oh, Norris and Sainz are battling further back. Perez was slow through the corners, and Perez will defend on the inside. We're gonna go to the outside. We're gonna hang it round the outside, but Perez just keeps it in his line. Oh my god.
Line that front wing.
Yeah, that is another flashback in another lap. Anyway, let's just try closing again. Perez is gonna go defensive once again. Oh, I can't see my braking markers. You know, let's just wait for that right
Green
time.
flag.
And there's that yellow flag. Will Sebastian Vettel. There will be something that will come in a couple of minutes. And I think it might have just happened. So Sebastian Vettel has just pulled off to the side of the track. And it did happen. It did happen again. This time, it's Ricciardo and Leclerc. It happened to Ricciardo and Leclerc as well. Unbelievable. Sector 2, and as we were just trying to go quick.
The safety car is being deployed.
Now, do we go for this one-stop strategy? Do we go to this one-stop strategy, or do we? I mean, it's just a lap early. Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
Confirmed.
Here we go then. Hamilton might go into the pits. He does. Charles Leclerc is out of the session, so his championship hopes are diminished. We're just gonna back out just a bit, just so we can have me and Hamilton have some space. go, then
Exit
go
now.
then, and then there we go. We've jumped. Yeah, we've jumped Paris, so now we're up to third. That helped. That pit stop really helped us. That was key.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
So now we're on the soft tires, and Lewis Hamilton's in this lead. Sebastian Vettel is still striking on the racetrack. They're at a weird spot, but to be fair, Vettel was just going slow, and then Ricciardo and the rest of the guys were just slamming into the back of him. So basically, here's your order: Hamilton, Verstappen. Yeah, Russell's on the soft, so Russell is in a big, in a good chance as well. The rest of them are softs. Giovinazzi comes into the pits. He's gonna go for mediums. But out of this race, Daniel Ricciardo, who qualified well, I think he qualified his teammate again, and Charles Leclerc here, who's third place in the championship, might not be looking good. We're just waiting for the right time. At the moment, just hold on, give me a second. That television. Right. And we've just hit Verstappen. Well, I'm not going to do a Vettel on him. I was thinking about it, but no. Vettel's out. So Vettel as well is out of this race. So Sebastian Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Charles Leclerc are out of the Belgian Grand Prix. Vettel was running so well in that Aston Martin, but in the end didn't come to fruition. But anyhow, Tony Giovinazzi at the back of this field, as well as a Haas. So the Haas boys and Giovinazzi are not doing well. Williams doing kind of decently, but the rest who was involved in that accident, it did not end well for them. We jumped Sergio Perez, and that really helped us big time. Just waiting. We're not even warming up our tires here. We're just We're just waiting for that right time, waiting for that right moment for one to go, because Hamilton was stepping up, and as you can see, they're just locking up. Hamilton's just trying to pace this field as much as he can. It could be a Mercedes 1-2-3. If you can see this. I'm just going to try and attack Verstappen. We're going to try to attack Lewis Hamilton. We're clearly the best car out here. In Italy, in the next race, definitely something will happen. So, now, we're just going to save this. Try our best. Going to give us a little space so we can warm up the tires. Give me a minute. Hold on, give me a minute. I posted something on TikTok and was not happy. Lots of bears, pushback. To be fair, that was not that bad. But anyway, Verstappen, Leclerc, Come on. As it stands right now, Verstappen will lead the championship by about 19 points over to Perez. And Hamilton third with about a 44-point margin. Then it's myself. So then it's Leclerc. Then it's myself, which is 1 point between myself and Leclerc. So it's got to be something special. Give myself a little space, just so we can warm up a little bit more of the tires. As much as we want to win this race, we really need to get these tires to the right temperature in order to do that. So I'm just gonna try to just warm this up at this point, and then just go for it. Just gonna put it in, just try to get the race. Just trying to get it underway, just try to do something, and then
safety car is in this lap. Safety car.
See, there's Hamilton. He's going to pace his field for
for
one final run. 6 laps.
Stay in position until the
We've done the 50% mark. We're going to have 6 laps of racing remaining. So we're going to have 5 laps of racing remaining if we're going to cross the stripes. Lewis Hamilton will lead this pack of 18 drivers ahead of Verstappen, ahead of myself in third. We're going to try to just find a good opportunity against Verstappen, and now we can start going. Any minute Hamilton could go, and Hamilton will go now. We're going to be side by side already with Verstappen. Verstappen's struggling to get the power down, and Max Verstappen has been gassed by Hamilton. That was the play that we really wanted. Hamilton, a little bit of a gap to Verstappen, then myself in third, a little bit of a gap as well. Perez is right behind. We jumped in during the pit stops, and now here comes Sergio Perez on the outside. He couldn't do it. He wasn't tough enough. You're going to see 9/10 of a second between myself and Verstappen. Here comes Sergio Perez though. Perez will move onto the inside. Brilliant move for Perez if he executes this. Nope, he does not execute it that well. Hamilton, a second buffer to Verstappen. That was the play. That was a team game. I don't know if that was legal in Formula 1, but we didn't pass him. We didn't do anything that would harm, that would even just break the rules, that's all. Just massive teamwork between myself and Lewis Hamilton in his final hurrah. Can he get consecutive victories there? He's won in Hungary. Now, after the summer break, will he win here in Belgium? We're doing him a massive favor here. Perez, 8/10 behind. We're just trying to break away at this point of this race. Wow, that was a brilliant restart, indeed. As now, we're going to try to close in to the back of the world champion. Sorry, the 2021 world champion Max Verstappen. He won it from a Mercedes, Valtteri Bottas. We won the championship from a Mercedes, Valtteri Bottas again. Now Verstappen has the golden chance to win another championship, and we're about 4/10 slower than these guys. So at the moment it seems as though Verstappen and Hamilton have this one covered, because we're struggling at the moment to even get onto the power. So at the moment, let's just try to just win, get ourselves a podium, be level on points I think with Charles Leclerc. So like 2 points, 1 point off Leclerc in the standings. Just damage limitation. We started this race from 15th on the grid. We had to overcome so much. A chaotic qualifying, an unpredictable qualifying, indeed. But somehow, some way, we have done so well. And now our pace is looking like it's turning around. 3rd place at the moment. We're doing so well for this team right now. Just helping them in the Constructors' Championship instead of just being that lousy Lazy boy all the time in Hungary, where we finished only in 8th place. The worst result we had, even if we didn't DNF, ever since that Imola race. And now we can just push on again against Verstappen. And by the way, Verstappen's just pushing it. He's just pushing it. He's just pushing it to the limit. And Perez, me and Perez are just basically having the same pace. Verstappen's just having a good race so far. We are just trying to just keep up at this point. 9/10 of a second.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Towards turn 1, we really need a good exit towards turn 1. 1.1 seconds again, we're just out of that DRS zone that we solely needed. Perez is just a 9/10 back. He's gonna get the DRS. Hamilton is not gonna get the DRS as well. Of course, he's the leader, but Verstappen is now right to the back of him. And you see how much grunts that we're using as we almost lose the back end. Just at this point, just trying to get this car to the podium steps with 3 laps of racing remaining in this Belgian Grand Prix. We're gonna go to Zandvoort next race, and that even then, right now, Zandvoort will happen in about an hour or so. So at the moment, just now trying to close in. This has been an amazing race as we almost lose the back end. That's a flashback. Another flashback. We have flashbacked every single lap, but for good reason. Flashbacks are part of the game if you're having fun. But now, 5/10 of a second. Sergio Perez is closed in there just a bit. We might be in trouble. I mean, we've pulled a 10th out of him. That's geez Louise, but at the moment, we're just trying to close into Verstappen. We have raw speed better than Verstappen. We just really need to get into that DRS zone, and we are in this DRS zone. Here we go. So, final 2 laps of this Belgian Grand Prix. Verstappen's right there. That's what we need. Come on, power down. No, we're gonna lose the DRS.
There's 4 laps of fuel
remaining. Oh, Diallo. No. Hindi. Di nga ako. Di nga ako. Ingay nyo. Ingay nyo. Ay, pag... Nanahimik ako ah. Ako. Anyway, 2 laps of racing. Still to go. We're trying to close in. At this point, there's no way we're going to close into Verstappen if we just continue this pace. See, look at this. How did Verstappen get that? And we at this point I just have to bring this home. I just have to bring this home. Let's bring this home. Verstappen and Hamilton will have a big fight for the victory. We can close in 1.6 seconds. Now we just have our own battle now with Perez. And Perez, of course, I do not like Perez that much. So final lap of this race is about to start. We just lost too much time through those corners. How did we lose time through those corners? But anyway, final lap of this race, 1.92 seconds now. And here comes Perez. He's going to go to the outside We've lost 1.9 seconds in that lap alone, and Perez is coming in behind.
Behind 1 second.
Here comes Perez. Perez, we might have been hit with issues on the tyres early. We're side by side through Rouge and Radion. I thought he just wasn't going to back out, but he didn't. And here comes Sergio Perez on the inside. He takes 3rd place. Will he come back on the race line in time? No, because we're going to go to the outside, take the inside line through the next corner. And that might be it for Perez's podium battles, podium hopes. Oh, we're continuing to struggle as here comes Sergio again. Checo. We're struggling now with the tyres. It's too early. We've already been struggling with these tyres. But anyway, Lewis Hamilton is going to come now with a win maybe in his belt. As here comes Perez. He's going to go to the inside. He takes advantage. He finds the door wide open. Perez does not leave the room. We make contact. Sergio Perez. Wow, what was that from Perez? You're going to see a replay here in a second. Perez was just on the inside. We were side by side through the corner. I do not know how he found that time. We were struggling all race long, and now we're going to go to the inside. Perez just had the corner. We were turning in. Perez didn't expect it. He knew it was the final lap of the race. You see right here, that's just Perez's fault. I don't know who was at fault of this, but we're gonna see right here, silent. Perez did not give enough room on this final lap, and now Lewis Hamilton will take another win in the books. His championship challenge is gonna return here. Hamilton is back in this championship through the bus stop chicane. He exits the bus stop chicane and he takes the win of the Belgian Grand Prix here in Spa. Verstappen takes 2nd. We have to sell for 3rd.
Top job, my friend.
After
Top job.
struggling late on in the race.
Weekend, but you pulled through.
Well,
thank you.
did we deserve that 3rd place? I don't know. Some people will have to
Many doubted whether they could pull off the win here at Spa-Francorchamps, but they've done so.
investigate that, but
So Anthony, what made
just
the difference out
wow.
there today?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
What a race. That
Mercedes
was
are on top form once
insane.
again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Mercedes double podium. Perez, unfortunately, Sergio Perez had to settle for no podium. You see right here,
Max Verstappen should be pleased with
Perez
his
had to sell for
making
5th.
gains at the top of the table. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the Professor. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern day Formula 1.
Let's move on to the constructors.
Oh, Giovinazzi, not Leclerc. Oh, wait,
Leaders who lose
was it
ground
Daniel
at the top
Ricciardo? It
of the
was, I
table.
think, Daniel
Meanwhile,
Ricciardo.
good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order.
Yeah, it was Ricciardo.
With that,
Somehow.
we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back.
Well, we're gonna look at this final lap here on a clear view. You look at this, Sergio Perez yeah, we weren't just backing out through Eau Rouge and Radion. That is an insane. Look at this, folks. That is just an insane camera view through Radion, and then we're just defending. Perez saw it coming. We're just defending a bit too aggressively. Then Perez found an opening somehow. Right here, just use ERS, gets it to go, nice and easy. But then right here, okay, this is a clear view. On the inside, we were still there. He didn't expect it. He did not expect that at all. Well, clearly, you're gonna see right here. He's gonna turn. He's gonna look at that mirror, and he just what? What is that? I mean, all right. We're just gonna look at his mirror. All right. You can look at his mirror. Right here, you can see me side by side. We're just gonna. You thought we were side by side. We were just gonna go for the inside, as per usual, because it's the final lap. But Perez did not leave too much space. He did not see it coming, and he just closed the line of where we were supposed to go. Of course, given the fact that there's space there, of course I wasn't gonna go for a move. But then Perez decides, yeah, let's close the line. Let's close the line, and did not see it coming. We turned in as much as we wanted, but Perez, unfortunately, has to concede, because there was no way that we were gonna turn in that aggressively. So there's the results. Ricciardo finished 15th somehow, 2 seconds quicker than the rest of them. Then Giovinazzi just didn't do well. Then let's look at standings now. 2 points between myself and Leclerc. Hamilton is 15 points ahead of us. Verstappen is 22 points out of Perez, and going to his home race, you'll have a good cushion there, and especially in his home race, he's doing well in his home race. Well, that will be interesting to see. Then, constructors, we're 87 points now behind Red Bull, so that's going to do it. I'm going to watch the F1 race, so we'll see you next time. It's goodbye, and take care.